Hey everybody, J.R. Fisher here, and it is Friday the 17th of July, 2020, COVID day. I guess every day is COVID day, right?
Yeah.
Every day is COVID day, so we gotta get our minds off that stuff and on to positive things. Do me a favor, post there in the comments section so that I know you can hear me. Just put, maybe what time it is, where you're at. I see Marco's already doing that. I saw somebody else doing that up here too. But please post in there, guys. It really matters. I really appreciate it. Any questions you have in there, and posting lets me know that I can be heard. Okay, so that's pretty darn important. And we're going to be talking about email providers today. So if you guys are building out your email marketing, I'm going to go over pretty much all of the top email providers today and compare them and show you what you should use and what you shouldn't use, what you get, what you got to pay, all that stuff, so you know exactly what to do. So today's session is going to be really good. And I'm joined by the lovely and talented Jessica. Jessica, you want to say hi?
Yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. Happy Friday, and yeah.
And yeah?
Yeah, and yeah.
And just and yeah.
And yeah.
There's nothing after the and. Just yeah. And yeah, that's going to be our motto today, guys. I want to jump right into this. I don't know if you're using an email provider now. If you are, put it in the comment section who you're using, why you like it. What's up, Christine? I see you there. And just put in there, what you're doing with your email stuff right now. Also, do me a favor, give me a positive comment on Google, and Safa, what's going on? What time is it there? Where are you at? Let me know. Type that in there. But if you go to Google and you search J.R. Fisher and you give me a review, preferably 5-star, email me, let me know you did it. I'll give you my book for free, about a $20 value. I'll also give you the audio of this, so it'll help you find profitable products to sell online. So please do that for me. I really appreciate a lot of you have done it, and it's really helped out. I had two not so nice people give me a bad review who didn't even know who I was. I guess they just randomly do that stuff. So I started this thing where I actually asked for reviews and getting really good ones. I really appreciate it from you guys. I really do. We're going to cover two parts today. The two parts we're going to cover is why you need an email autoresponder. First off, okay, why do you even need this thing? Can't you just use your Gmail? Can't you use your Yahoo mail? I mean, just do that, right? I'm going to show you that you don't want to do that. 100% don't want to do that. The other thing is a comparison of the top email autoresponders and my pick. So you're going to know exactly what it is. So that's what we're going to go over today. I do want to go through the email autoresponders that we're going to cover today. I am live. I pulled my video off to the side here so it didn't block the screen. But I guess I should pull it up first real quick and say hello to everybody. So let me do that before we jump in here. And now throughout this training today, you can ask me any questions you want. All you got to do is post it in that comment section there. You should be able to see me now down in the corner. I'll upsize it here for 1 second. There we go. So you can see I'm actually live here as I'm talking. Okay. And you may notice something. I'm not in my office. The brick wall's gone. The YouTube thing's gone. Now it will be back. But what happened was I sold my office desk the other day. It was big and bulky and just, I don't know, it was just too big for what I wanted. So I'm having one custom made, and you will see it next Friday. It is really cool. It's one of these live edge slices of a tree with this cool stand that I had made. So it's pretty cool stuff. So you'll see that next Friday. So that's why I'm in my living room now, and you see the kitchen in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and get off screen here real quick. And Jessica, that pops up on my screen every time you do that, just to let you know. So let me get that over here and jump back into here and click right here. And there we go. We're back up. Okay. So those are the two parts we're going to cover today. Now, what is an autoresponder anyhow? What is this darn thing? An autoresponder is a computer program that actually automatically answers an email sent to it. So I know you probably have an autoresponder on your Gmail or Yahoo and not. It's not like that because you just have one autoresponder. These are intuitive. They can answer all kinds of different questions. They can do sequences. This is not something you could do with Gmail or something like that. So they can be really easy and simple. Like, we sold out of meat. Okay, we had to put that one up recently. Or they can be really long and complicated. Autoresponders are often used as email marketing tools to immediately provide information to their prospective customers and then follow up with them at preset time intervals. That sounds really complicated, but basically, if I want to send you an email like I did for this training, where you got an email like 4 days before I was going to do it, and then 3 days, then 2 days, and then maybe a couple emails today to remind you. That's what they do. So it does stuff like that. So I can schedule that stuff in a year in advance. I don't. I should probably. But I could schedule that stuff a really, really long time in advance if I wanted to. Why do you need an email autoresponder? Why is that? Well, obviously, there's a hint right there. Look at the Cash. Cash just falling off his jacket. Email autoresponders are the lazy way to do email marketing. That's what people have said about email autoresponders. And guess what? I totally agree. But the cool thing is, since it is the lazy way to do that, this particular system and using autoresponders can make you a ton of money, and you don't have to work constantly on it. Okay? So why do you need them? Most businesses probably have an email list already. They have that. Okay? Or at least they're working on that type of thing. You may already have a welcome email set up where somebody joins your list. You say, hey, thanks for joining my list. But they need to be better than that. They need to be a lot better than that. This is a great place to start. So if you've been doing that, wonderful. If you haven't, you can get one started. But if you've already got one email responder in place, that's kind of like rolling out the red carpet for your subscribers, but we can do much more, okay? Why would we want to stop there? Why would we not want to keep using this to all of its capabilities? Well, let me tell you some of the stuff you can do with it. First off, they give prospects a taste of what you have to offer. They don't know yet. They're new to you. They don't know all your stuff. We get this assumption they know everything about us. They don't. Sometimes people simply aren't ready to buy and they just want to get to know you first, okay? I can't count how many times I went to a website, never bought anything, and then one morning I woke up and I'm like, yeah, I've been to that website a few times and I want to go ahead and buy now. They enable you to deliver valuable content to your subscribers. Okay? This could include your blog post, email course, ebooks, any type of content you may have in your archives. They help people stay in touch with your brand. Now, whether it's a potential customer who's actually interested in your business and wants to buy later on down the road, or others in your industry who want to keep tabs on your company's success. And, I do this. I'm on a lot of email lists of my competitors and people that do what I do, so I can see what they're doing, okay? So I can see if they've come up with anything cool. They also ensure subscribers don't forget about you. It's really easy in today's market. They say we're bombarded with like 10,000 messages a day with ads and stuff. That's a lot. But this way they won't forget about you. Okay, simple emails like, win back campaigns, abandoned cart emails, keep your brand in front of mind. Now, they also deliver the great experience to every subscriber. You can ensure that the same quality experience, whether a user is receiving a customer service email or promotional offer, they're all the same. They're all equal. Okay, so it's not like, you're handwriting one email to one person and the next time you write a different email, they're all automated that way. So that works pretty cool. They also let you send, it says sent, it's send, relevant and personalized offers without sounding salesy. Sending a sales email to someone out of the blue, it's not that cool, right? You haven't built any rapport with them and they don't have any loyalty to you. But when somebody is already engaging with your brand, it's much more likely that they're going to click through and convert. Convert means buying, opting in, that type of thing. So I picked Kartra. But before I sit there and say, I like Kartra, Kartra's great, what I did is I went through and I compared Kartra to the top email providers out there. So some of them include lead pages. Okay, people use lead pages. People use Active Campaign. People use Infusionsoft. It's by the company Keep now. I think they're trying to keep their customers is why they say that. Kajabi is another thing that people use. ClickFunnels is something that people use. MailChimp is something people use. Entreport is something people use. And Marketo. Now, this is not all the email providers. I just picked some of the top ones. There's a lot out there. We've used Aweber before. We've used Constant Contact. But, I didn't want to go through every single one that's in the market. That's kind of ridiculous. None of the other ones that I didn't list here can do what Kartra does. Okay, so if you're thinking, oh, well, I use, Aweber. Aweber can't do what Kartra does. Or I use some other email, SendLane or whatever it is. They can't do what Kartra does. They just can't, guys. And let me prove my point to you. Okay, I want to prove my point to you. First off, let's check out lead pages. If you're a lead page user, I don't want to hurt your feelings. Post in the comment section there. Have you used lead pages? I started off using lead pages. I liked it. It was really cool. But there's some problems. The online platform helps businesses create websites, kinda, and opt-in forms with ease, right? And they're pretty good at what they do, but that's all it really does, okay? Kartra does all those things and much, much more. For instance, they don't let users manage any important aspects of running a business, such as email marketing, video marketing, affiliate marketing, membership sites. It doesn't have help desk features, all of which are crucial to your business, okay? You're going to have to pay extra for all these things, okay? Kartra takes care of all that, the emails, the landing pages, customer support, affiliate, premium video, and I could read through all this. I put this same little blurb on the bottom of each one of these comparisons, but it does all these things, okay? So this is some pricing you're going to get from lead pages. Now I'll tell you guys, lead pages, Kartra is going to be cheaper than every single one of these once you figure in what all they can do, okay? And you may say, well, I don't need all those things Kartra does. You will. And if you start your business on a platform that can't offer these things, you're going to have to move all this stuff. It's going to take you days, weeks, even months. It took me 6 months. And not really me, Jessica worked on it, but it took her 6 months to move everything from Infusionsoft to Kartra. So especially if you're starting out, you got to look at this stuff. Now, these are monthly amounts, okay, that you got to pay for lead pages. And if you notice, let me look down here real close here. They give you some basic stuff, but not much, okay? Like the first one there, unlock conversion tools to generate leads. In other words, you're going to have to pay more, okay, in the free trial. And then the Pro there is already up to $79. And it gives you all the tools, but it limits you on what you can do with it. And of course, you can't do all the other things. It gives you 3 sites there. And at the advanced at $321 a month, it's up to 50 sites. What's the next one up? Active Campaign. A lot of people use Active Campaign. Active Campaign is a standalone tool. All right. And it doesn't really do much. Okay. It can send your emails. It can organize your contacts, track some of your stuff, but that's about it. That's all it does. Okay. Active Campaign doesn't help you do help desk. It doesn't have membership sites. It doesn't do e-commerce. It doesn't do affiliate stuff. It doesn't have scheduling tools or video hosting, which Kartra is the only one that has video hosting. All of which are crucial to your success. You'll have to buy more software to do your complete marketing. And that's the boat I was in, was that I had like 8 pieces of software that I was paying for. I mean, 8 pieces. That's a lot of software to pay for. And it cost me a ton of money, like thousands of dollars. Kartra takes care of all that stuff. I've got all that listed down there, all that stuff that Kartra does. It does it all. Next up is the pricing for that. And like I set it at 10,000 contacts. What a lot of these providers do, including Kartra, is that they charge you based on the number of contacts that you have. So I set it at 10,000 so we could look at the price, and I set it for monthly payments. The very cheapest one is $139 a month, which is more than Kartra right there. Okay. The Plus is $249. Most popular, they say, is $349. The Enterprise is $499. And then you get different things for it. I don't want to break it down to what all you get. But even at their Enterprise, you don't get everything that Kartra does, and you're paying $500 a month. Next up is Infusionsoft. I had Infusionsoft. We had Infusionsoft for years, actually. And they're expensive, man. They're like in the thousands of dollars if you have any size list per month, okay? Infusionsoft is one of the biggest names in online business these days. It is. It's the biggest name. However, that they haven't kept up with the times. For instance, they've neglected many of the important aspects of like video marketing you can't do affiliate marketing, membership sites, help desk for customer service, all of which have truly revolutionized the modern sales process. I use all those things now. Never thought I would, but once they're there, you're fine. You're going to use them. Infusionsoft is also known to be confusing and clunky, sometimes called Confusionsoft. The people over at ClickFunnels renamed it that, Confusionsoft, and it is confusing. I never really got good at Infusionsoft. Jessica was very good at it. She did a great job. I never did well at it. It was just too difficult for me. And I can do Kartra, and I think I probably could have gotten good at it if I sat down and just studied it and figured it out. However, I didn't want to do it. I had no motivation to do that. Of course, not to mention their plans are very expensive. It's going to cost you for extra plug-in type things you're going to need. But Kartra does all that for you. Everything. You don't need it. Okay. You don't need to spend thousands a month. That's crazy. Now here's some of the pricing they're showing now. But if you notice, it's kind of edgy the way they do this. If you look at, let's say the Keep Grow plan there, it says from $24 a month. And it's from because that only gives you 500 contacts. You can't even run a business with 500 contacts, guys. Now, some of you may not have any contacts, and you may say, well, that's all I've got right now. As soon as you grow, man, it's going to cost you. But that's $24 a month only for 2 months. And then they go to $79 a month. And then they want to give you expert coaching for $99 up front. And then you go to the Keep Pro, which is $45 a month, which is going to turn into $149 a month. And you got to pay them $500 up front so they can teach you how to use this confusing software. Okay, and then you got the next one, next plan there, which is actually Infusionsoft. The other two are Keep Grow and Keep Pro. They're not even Infusionsoft. I don't know if you knew that, Jessica, but they broke it down into a separate thing that is less of a product, and that's how they can charge less to try to compete. Yeah, and Infusionsoft now is $60 for the first 2 months, but then it goes to $200 a month. Okay, and they charge you $1,000 up front to get started. What kind of BS is that? Okay, that's craziness, but that's what they're doing now. So let's look at some of the other ones. Kajabi. Kajabi really isn't a marketing tool. I mean, you can do some marketing with it, but it's not really a marketing tool. It has a high level of praise for their membership site capabilities because that's what it really is. Kajabi is a membership site. You build your courses in there, which you can also do in Kartra, okay, but you don't have to pay for it. Despite claiming they're all-in-one tool, they don't offer help desk features and scheduling. Scheduling is so important, especially if you're selling courses, both of which are crucial to your success. And even where they do offer features such as affiliate tools or video functionality, they're lacking in power and analytics, and they charge more for some of these things. The most affordable plans cuts out affiliate tools, automations, and theme editor. So you have to shell out for more of these additional platforms to do just the basic functions and everyday needs. And Kartra does all of that, guys. It does it all. And it does it a whole lot cheaper. I'm going to show you in just a minute. This is what they're showing now for Kajabi. And if you look, you can get 1,000 active members, okay, which is not that many, but you can put 10,000 contacts, which is a little bit better, but that's $149 a month, which is already more than Kartra. Right off the bat. You can only have 3 products. Come on, 3 products. You can't live off 3 products. You need more than 3 products and only 3 pipelines. So that's nothing. So at bare minimum, you would have to go to the growth, which is $200 a month. Okay. And that's only one website. Kartra gives you several websites. Okay. 15 products, 15 pipelines, unlimited landing pages. Wow. Whoop-de-doo, right? Up to 25,000 contacts. That's pretty good. But really, you're going to fall into this next category real quick, which is $3.99, 100 products, 100 pipelines. They still limit you there. 2 million marketing emails. I'll tell you something else Kartra just came out with is unlimited email marketing. So you say, well, 2 million, I'll never do that. Oh, yes, you will. That pops up real fast. 2 million emails is not a lot. I mean, if you think about it, if you got 10,000 people on your list and you send them an email a day, right there, you're at some pretty high numbers, okay? 100,000 contacts, 100,000 contacts is pretty good actually. 20,000 active members though, so they're going to limit you on that. And then when you jump above that, they really start charging you guys. All right, so let's take a look at another one. ClickFunnels, okay? This is probably the most popular one out there is ClickFunnels, okay? And I'll tell you why is because Russell Brunson is a great marketer. He's great at making videos. He's written some books. He gets on there and does some live stuff. He's very engaging, got a great personality. He's always smiling. So really the big thing behind ClickFunnels is marketing, okay? They just did good marketing. I will say Kartra does not do great marketing for their own product. Now they give you the tools for you to use it for theirs, but they don't. I don't know why. When you first take a look at ClickFunnels and Kartra, there are some immediate similarities. There's similarities because Kartra studied ClickFunnels. They found out what they were missing. They found out what didn't work well, and they fixed it, is what they did. While ClickFunnels is great at what their name suggests, sales funnels, it is pretty good at that. They really aren't a platform to run your entire business on. They've neglected many important aspects of online marketing, such as customer service, video marketing, calendars, analytics, and you really have to have a separate email provider because they've got Actionetics in there and it just doesn't work well. Plus, it's got a lot of glitches in there. I also didn't like the service. I would put a message in there to service, and it may be a day or two before I hear back, and then they, type back, a canned response that doesn't even answer my question. Their most basic plan lacks some of the most important features for running a business, forcing users to either upgrade, right, and pay hundreds of dollars a month for the full thing, or fork out dough elsewhere to set up some tricky integrations. Oftentimes, users have to do both. I know I did. We had to do both. I had ClickFunnels for a while, and we had Infusionsoft, and oh my God, we were paying thousands of dollars. It's crazy. And they didn't speak well to each other, did they? You had a hard time with that.
They had multiple integrations, and sometimes one would work, and sometimes the other would
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, it was really frustrating. But once again, Kartra does all that, guys. It does it all. Now let's take a look at the pricing here. ClickFunnels. The basic one's $97. It only gives you 20 funnels. It only gives you 100 pages, okay, and only one user. Basically, that's a useless one. It really is useless. You're going to have to bump to the next one up, which is $297 a month, which is way more than what Kartra cost. You do get unlimited funnels, and Marco says he bought ClickFunnels, but haven't used it. You're a donator then. They kid around about this where people will sign up for some type of continuity where you pay monthly. And quite honestly, Marco, I would check out the link I'm going to give you today and look at Kartra over ClickFunnels, because I had ClickFunnels too, and I used it for 2-3 years. And I made money, don't get me wrong, but man, am I making a whole lot more money now, and I'm paying a whole lot less. So you want to check it out. Then they've got the 2 Club X. I have no idea what that is, but they want $2,500 a month for that. So that sounds a little expensive to me. Now, they can also ding you with other things, like if you were using their email thing, which nobody uses, so you don't have to worry about that. You're going to have to pay for another email provider because they don't have one you can use that works well. They got Actionetics. Doesn't work well. Okay? Let's look at the next one, MailChimp. A lot of people will go to MailChimp in the beginning, and they go in the beginning because it's cheap. It looks cheap. But as soon as you start building your list, it gets real expensive. MailChimp does email automation. That's about it. Okay? That's in their name. Okay, we get that. They don't do anything else. I mean, they just really don't. MailChimp doesn't offer help desk features. There's no membership sites. You can't put your membership site in there. So you're going to have to pay for another one. It doesn't have the built-in e-commerce, so you're going to have to pay for that. Doesn't do affiliate management, doesn't do scheduling tools, doesn't do video hosting. Keep in mind, none of them do video hosting but Kartra. It's the only one, which are all crucial to your success. You'll have to fork out money elsewhere and set up tricky integrations. And if you want to add a custom domain to the website, that's going to be an additional $99 a year. So you're going to have to pay for that too. Yes, I will get Kartra in the near future. Oh, you got to check it out. I'm going to show you where, Marco, you can check out Kartra. There's a video, and if you want to try it out, it's $1. It's $1, so check that out. Kartra, of course, takes care of all these things that they don't. Here's their pricing. They have a free plan, which you really can't do anything with. Okay, so you can scratch that right there. They've got the Essentials, which starts at $9.99 a month. You can't have hardly any people on your list. And then they got the Standard, which is $14.99. The only one that's really going to offer you much is the $2.99 a month. But then it doesn't give you all the other things you need. So it's not that good, okay? Next one is Entreport. Entreport gets a little bit more expensive, guys. Entreport likes to boast they have all your marketing tools in one place, and compared to other softwares on the market, They've got a point. They've got some, okay? They still don't have everything that Kartra does, though. None of the plans offer a help desk, a scheduling tool. Video hosting is extremely limited on there. Depending on your plan, you may not get access to e-commerce, affiliate management, or a membership site builder. I'll tell you with Kartra, all of the things that they offer are in the lowest membership plan. So it's not like you got to get a higher membership plan to get more tools. They give you all the tools. All the tools are there. The only way their cost goes up is if you have more people on your list. They don't charge you for extra emails. They don't charge you for more data. That's why I like them so much. So what this really means is that they're really not an all-in-one, and many users either need to fork out dough for more expensive plans or set up tricky integrations. And believe me, integrations are a pain in the butt. Oftentimes, users need to do both, okay? Kartra does all this stuff for you. They got a huge feature list that allows you to cancel all your other marketing tool subscriptions. I canceled 8 of them. Eight different companies that I was paying. Here's comparison of the pricing here, and I hope you can see it's a little bit small. Their basic plan is $79. The plus is $147. The most popular, which is what you would have to get, is $297, and that's only 10,000 contacts, guys. Kartra is much cheaper. It really is. In the enterprise, it gets up to $497 a month, and they still don't do everything Kartra does. Okay? Marketo is the last one on here. I have not used Marketo. I've used most of the other ones, not all of the other ones. Marketo is a big name when it comes to the business marketing world, but it really falls short after the name recognition. So it's got name recognition, but that's about it. They don't offer help desk, video hosting tools, scheduling, built-in e-commerce, affiliate management, or a membership site builder. That's 6 major features that you're stuck without that Kartra gives you. Even if you've invested in all their other tools and an investment in that particular software, you got to get another one. Okay, you got to get more stuff. Marketo doesn't publish their prices. Check this out, guys. Red flag numero uno, and I did find some pricing I'm going to show you. But some little birdies told us that all over the internet, the most bare bones plan, the cheapest you can get, runs you about $1,000 a month. What? And that's before you have to fork out dough to set up tricky integrations for all the features they're missing. Okay, I did find this online. Of course, Kartra, has all this stuff, and you don't have to pay for it. But this is what I found here when I was Googling earlier today. Full feature pricing for Marketo is $3,195 a month. What do you think of that, Jessica?
I think that's an insane price.
And $900 to set it up. $900, okay? And that's only starting with 10 users with a cost per extra users. Marketo does not require customers to buy bundles of its marketing applications. Okay, but come on, guys, come on. Who is starting out that can afford $3,200 a month, then $900 to set it up? If there's a setup fee, it tells me it's complicated right off the bat. It also tells me I feel like I'm getting ripped off. I'm already paying you. Why would I pay you to set it up? It's just insanity. Okay, so Kartra's it. There's a link right there. It's bit.ly/Kartra- uppercase JR. If nothing else, guys, even if you don't want to get it right now, go to that link and watch the video there. You don't have to opt in. You don't have to give them a credit card. Just look at the link. You'll be amazed, okay? And here's Kartra's pricing right here. They start out with $79 plan, and you can do a lot with it. That gives you 15,000 emails a month, okay? It gives you 50 gigabytes of bandwidth. You can host 100 pages, host 50 videos. You can sell 20 products, okay? And you can have an additional team member, and you can have a help desk too for $79. And that gives you 2,500 leads. Let's see here. When I checked into Kartra several months ago, after the 2-week free period, it was well over $200. Please show Kartra's current pricing. That is it. What this is, Christine, is this is if you pay yearly. This is broken down monthly, but you save a tremendous amount of money by paying yearly, which is still less than some of these other companies charge you monthly. So this is based on yearly, okay? And that's what I would recommend. If you can't afford it, it does go up a little bit, but not much more than that. As soon as you get into the silver plan, Okay, as soon as you get into the silver plan, you get up to 12,500 leads. That's pretty darn good. You get 3 custom domains you don't have to pay for. Okay, you get unlimited emails, unlimited bandwidth, unlimited pages, unlimited videos, unlimited products, unlimited membership sites, unlimited team members, unlimited help desk for 149 bucks. I mean, 149 bucks. Now, like I said, the only way they go up in cost is when you get to the point where you have more leads. Okay, when you get up into the 25,000 leads, you're going to pay $229, but it's not much of a bump. I mean, it really isn't. And then if you get 50,000 leads, it's $379 a month. Now, if you have 100,000, 200,000, you got to get that quoted from them. But man, if nothing else, go to that link and watch that video there. You will be amazed. Somebody's asked about Groove Funnels. It's from the same maker than Kartra. Actually, that's kind of true, Marco, and it's kind of not. What happened with Kartra was Mike Filsaime and Andy Jenkins started Kartra. Okay, but Hector is the really genius behind it, because Hector's also involved with Webinar Jam and EverWebinar, and he's the guy that really is the technical genius over there. Okay, Mike Filsaime left Kartra and went out and started Groove Funnels without Hector, without Andy Jenkins, and then they got Frank Kern involved, and he promoted for a while, but Frank kind of moves around between different projects. And Mike did something similar, but it still doesn't do everything Kartra does. He's a great guy, don't get me wrong about that, but personally, I've talked to him, and he even believes Kartra is better than Groove Funnels. He won't ever admit to that, I'm sure, but I did hear him say that. Then what happened was Andy Jenkins passed away, and his wife, and I can't remember her first name. Sarah Jenkins now runs Kartra along with Hector. And I'm telling you, it's like every 2 or 3 days they come out with new stuff, and they don't charge you for it. We just got a new one. Oh, you can do multiple products in there now. So if you want to sell 5 of something, like we sell our survival food in there. We don't just sell digital products. We sell physical products. If somebody wants to buy 5 cases, they can just put 5 there now. They've got so many things they've added. I mean, I can't even go through the list right now. But you owe it to yourself, if you're going to be marketing online, to go watch the video at bit.ly/Kartra-uppercase-JR. Yes, that's my affiliate link. I don't make much off this. But the point is, I don't really promote, if you rarely see me do an affiliate link for anybody. But this truly is the best way to market online. If you're selling anything online, you need Kartra. I'm telling you, you need Kartra. So let's move on, and I got to ask you to subscribe. Okay, so there's my little pitch. Click that subscribe button down there. I don't have my bell with me, Jessica. Oh my God. Once you hit that subscribe button, you're going to see a little bell pop up, and next to that bell, there's going to be a little thing that pops up, and you want to click on all notifications. And you want to do that because when I'm doing a video, it will notify you. When I post a video, it will notify you. So make sure you do that. Really, really appreciate that. Join my inner circle. If you want to get more insight, more help, more software, more training, join my inner circle. You get access to my current courses, private Facebook group, bi-weekly coaching calls, yearly or more mastermind in San Diego, relationships with other people, networking, insight into high-level masterminds that I've attended and will in the future. As soon as masterminds start up again, the world's shut down right now. And guess what? You're 12 times more likely to succeed as a member, okay? You could be doing what that guy's doing right there on the screen. What's he doing? He's counting cash. Cash. That's nice. And it never seems to stop. It just goes over and over again. Almost like a Giphy. Almost. Okay, so you're going to get access to Webcash Academy, which is me actually teaching businesses live. That's been recorded. Ecom Road, which is a drop shipping course. Email earning systems, which teaches you, it's a small course on how to do emails. In addition to that, Digital Cash Academy. Also, Facebook Ads University. If you want to do Facebook ads, you need that course. You need it. You really do. I mean, that's invaluable. Plus, it has 4 pieces of software that come with it. And my coaching calls, which you are on right now. That's $46,382 value for free. You get all that. All you got to do is join the Inner Circle. And if you want to know what the Inner Circle is all about, go to jrinnercircle.com/enroll. You don't need a credit card. You don't need to opt in. There's a video you can watch right there and learn all about it, okay? So you also get community, right? You want to be in this dude's community, don't you? I mean, he's just way, way cool. He's way cool. I know everybody wants to be in that community. It's the community of people who make money online, right? We can share ideas. We can talk about stuff. We can do all that. So, I mean, it's just so worth it. Join the inner circle, guys. If you want to move forward, you gotta find out what people are doing that works. I mean, that's something you got to do. Okay. Once again, best software, Kartra. $1 trial if you use this link, bit.ly/Kartra -uppercase JR. That's uppercase JR. Kartra. What do you think of Kartra now? What are your comments now, huh? What do you got to say now, huh? Put it in the comment section there. If you've got any questions whatsoever, put it in that comment section. And don't forget, sign into Google. Search J.R. Fisher. Give me a review. Okay, preferably 5-star. Email, let me know you did that, and you can get my book for free along with the audio, 100% free. Now, we are on to questions, okay? I know you have additional questions. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to downsize this so I do exist and put me back on the screen here. Give me 1 second to do that. And Jessica, if you could get a couple questions together there. And guys, just post in that chat section right there. All right, let me get this up. Christine, I am working on that. We had a slight thing we had to deal with around here. I've been helping my son out. He had an emergency with his car. So I will get back to you on that this weekend. I promise you I'll get back with you this weekend on that. I'm looking that over now. So here's my great view, right? You're seeing my couch and the kitchen behind us here. A little cluttered back there, Jessica. We got too much stuff, I think, on that countertop. Okay. So put your questions in there, guys. Somebody is asking me what I like best about Kartra. Well, all right, I'll be honest with you. Here's what I like best about Kartra. I mean, the pricing's great and all the tools are great. Here's what I like that other companies don't do. Kartra keeps coming up with additional tools. Don't you agree? Constantly. And they don't charge you for them. No. Which is amazing. So that is what I really appreciate. I appreciate a company that is trying to improve their platform and not charging you more. I mean, that's pretty darn cool, guys. And that happens all the time. I mean, all the frigging time. I think I like that. You like my house better than the brick wall? Yeah, but it's distracting, Christine says she likes the house better. It's just distracting because, you're going to be looking around at all that stuff, right? And you're not going to be listening. Okay, I want you to listen. Hit me with a couple questions there, Jessica. Email marketing questions. And guys, put your questions in there. I really appreciate it. Your comments, your questions help the algorithm on this video because the more interaction that is in that chat section there, even if you say, I like this training, I don't like this training, here, add this to your training, whatever you put in there is very helpful. So whatever you put in there will be helping me out. So please do that. Now, if you're watching this and it's no longer live, and I don't mean it's dead, I just mean it's recorded, you'll want to put it in the comment section because that chat thing won't be available. You'll want to put it in the comment section, so do that. And Jessica, if you would hit me with a couple questions, and we got time for a couple more. Let me check the time here. Everybody grabs their phone when they check the time. Nobody looks at their watch anymore. Maybe some people do. You don't even wear your iWatch anymore, do you? Why? Why don't you wear your iWatch?
It's just one more thing for me to remember to do.
One more thing. See, I felt like, I don't know, you guys put it in the comments, maybe you have an iWatch, but I just felt like it interrupted me. It would interrupt me. I never got one, but I'm just saying, I feel like it would interrupt me. And I bought pretty much everything else that Apple has. But I don't want to be interrupted.
Yeah, I turned off all the notifications on it.
Well, then what's the point?
But, yeah, so then it was basically just like
it's a watch.
tracking steps and stuff.
And yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just, I'll wear it if I'm traveling, but that's about it.
Yeah, I can see that. But we're not allowed to travel. It's against the law.
Yeah.
We can't even go outside without a mask. It's against the law. All right, hit me with a couple questions. We've got time for just a couple. Jessica, it is getting late.
Ed said that he has heard that he's supposed to test emails before he sends them. How is he supposed to do that without sending them?
I don't know how to test an email without sending it. That's a new one to me. Now, what you may mean is to split test emails. That is something you should do. Marco says he uses a watch. Is it an iWatch, Marco? Or is it just a regular watch? You know, I mean, I think watches now are more just like jewelry. They're decorative, is what they are. It's not like you're going to be in a room of people and go, does anybody know what time it is? And everybody goes, no, I have no clue what time it is. Somebody's going to know the time. I think it's more decorative. So to split test an email, what you would do, and Kartra does this for you guys. Let's say you're going to send out to 500 people some message. What you can do with Kartra is you can have 2 emails that maybe the headline's different, or maybe the message is different. Only change one thing. And it will send half out of that one email and half of the other email, or 70% and 30%, or 10% and 90%. It'll automatically do that for you. And then you can see which email gets the better response, the better open rate, the better click-through rate, the better conversion rate. And then once you know that, then you can switch to the one that converts better. So that is a good idea to do that, but it's not, you can't test something until you test it. Okay, so it's not testing it before you send it out. It's you got to send it out. Now, what you can do is you can send it to a portion of your list. Okay, so in Kartra, I guess the best way to do that is to take your list and take 100 of them or 500 of them and tag them, and then use that tag to send the email to that group. Right? That'd be the best way to do that.
Yeah,
Can you think of another way?
There are a couple of different things you can do.
Like what?
Some automations you can do using, spreadsheets to tag. So because your list is constantly growing, so you're going to want to constantly be.
Oh no! I just saw something horrible. Marco is a Google guy. No, that's not horrible. I'm kidding you. He says he doesn't have Apple stuff. I love Apple. It just never breaks. I got my computer here that I'm using right now about a year ago, and the other one I had for 9 years, not 9 years, 7 years. 7? I can't do math right now.
Yeah, probably about
7 years, and it never broke, and it was an Apple Air. The only reason I even got this one is it has more capacity, more storage in it, if you will, but they just don't break. I love them. I love my iPhone. I just love that stuff. I really do. But you know what? If you like Google, you like Google. Some people like one thing, some people like another. Whatever works for you. And I would say most things are like that outside of email providers. You got to get Kartra. You got to. I mean, there is nothing better. Nobody's ever been able to give me an argument on an email provider that is better than Kartra. Nobody. So if you've got an argument for it, I want to hear it. Put it in the comments there. Put it in the chat, depending on if you're watching this live or not. I got time for one more question, Jessica.
Do you personalize your emails, and how so?
Do you personalize your emails, and how so? I would say for the most part I do. I don't normally put the person's name in the subject line. I think that's almost creepy. When you do that, they're like, oh, other people can see my name's in here. Maybe other people are seeing my name. They wouldn't, but people don't understand that. So what I may do is, hey John or hey Becky or whatever, I may put their name in the intro. And I think I do that on most of my emails. I'll say, hey, first name. And that's something you can do in Kartra. You can personalize it. But if you want to have their name throughout there or products they bought, you can put all that stuff in the emails. It'll automatically do it for you. So I do that. So we're going to go grab some lunch and run a couple errands, guys. I really appreciate you guys being here. Your comments mean a lot. Put that in the side there. Did you like this training? Did you not like the training? What do you want to see more of? What do you want to see less of? This is your channel here on YouTube. You guys own this because I'm doing this to help you, and you can control the kind of content I give you basically by telling me what you need, what you want. So stick that in that chat section, stick it in the comment section if this is not live. Every Friday, Jessica has been able to top herself basically and come up with something. She never forgets. She's always prepared. I admire that about her, that, every Friday she's prepared. It's not like I'm trying to talk so she can figure something out. She's got it figured out, and she's chomping at the bit right now to come up with something to motivate and help you guys. And I'm going to turn the microphone over to her right now, and she is going to make you feel motivated and make you want to make things happen this weekend. Jessica, it's all on you now.
All right. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does.
It sure does. And you know what? I want to add to that. That's a really good saying. Everything you do makes a difference. Now, I raised 2 kids, and every now and then they would say, well, this thing doesn't matter. This is not a big deal. Clean up my room doesn't matter. My car is clean, and I get good grades and all that. Who cares if I clean my room? Disciplines spill over into other disciplines. If you let your guard down in one area, you're going to let your guard down in another area. And then I got to ask you this question. Why not do your best at everything? What argument could you give me where you say, well, I don't need to do my best at these areas? Why? Why wouldn't you do your best in every single area? Why not? It will help you grow as a person. You'll feel better about yourself if you're walking around going, you know what? I always do my best. I'm pretty cool. Now, your best is not perfection. No, nobody can reach that. You can quit trying for perfection because you ain't never going to get there. But you can always do the best you can do. It doesn't have to be better than other people. Okay, so don't think that either. It doesn't have to be better than somebody else. It's just you're competing with yourself. Okay, and sometimes you won't do as well at doing something as you did in the past, and that's okay too. The thing is, you showed up and tried your best. An example, maybe exercising or working out. Jessica and I do some workouts, and sometimes I'm not at my best. Sometimes I can't do as much as I could last time. And I don't beat myself up and go, oh, I'm going backwards. I'm like, no, I showed up. I won. I'm doing this right now. I showed up and I won. And if you keep that in your head, guys, you'll really have a better attitude towards everything. I really think so. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Appreciate your comments. Appreciate you being here, and I appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. You can also take the link of this video if you wish. You can post it in Facebook, anywhere you want. And people will think you're cool because you're sharing stuff that's going to help them out. So take the link of this particular video, post it in Facebook, post it on your page. You're welcome to do so. I allow people to use my videos, so feel free to do it. I appreciate you being here. Jessica, thank you so much for your help. And we're going to go ahead and head out, guys. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you very soon.